All right, everybody. Welcome back. So we're going to start off with our breath work as we usually do. And as I've mentioned, pretty much every time we start, we do this to do what's called clearing the channels. So we have channels that run all the way through from the nasal passage all the way down the spine. So if you look under, you could look up yoga, pranayama, or the channels, and you will see that there are two side channels and a center channel. So the two side channels are considered to be the channels that store anger, and then greed, desire, and the other one. So the right would be the channel that stores anger, that you can transform, obviously. And the greed and desire is in the left. And then the central channel stores ignorance. And of course, when we work with these, we reverse it, right? So we take out any of those blocks out of the channel when we do the breathing. So there's a lot more going on than what meets the eye. I usually just talk about the breath, but I'm giving you a little bit of a link into what we do and why. So another thing that we do when we first start off with our breathing is we'll get centered and find ourselves with the crown of the head lifting a little bit up toward the ceiling, and the spine is nice and straight. And gee, it's always not so easy to do this, but you know, those channels, those side channels also run all the way down the legs. So a lot of times we don't realize, like, all this energy is stored in the body. And when we work with yoga or qigong, or if we work with different kinds of systems that help with healing, it's good to be aware that these channels run through the body. And when we start by releasing energy from the nostrils, it also runs through our whole body. So when we inhale, we can take I'll move back a little bit. We can take our left finger and bring it up to the left nostril, inhaling. And then as you exhale through the right nostril 3 times, once powerfully, once middle, and then once gentle. And then gentle, but all the way out. So you're releasing the breath completely. Now I bring my hand down to my leg, and I move my hands on my leg. So I'll literally move my hands like this, and then lift up my right hand and cover the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Powerfully. Middle. Gentle, but all the way out. And bring the hands down. And then the same thing, both hands, you can run along the thighs, and then inhale. Exhale, powerfully. Middle. Gentle. Completely let the breath out. Inhaling. Bring the breath all the way down to the navel center. And then exhale. Release. And know that it's a great way to start your morning, so that you're clearing all of the sides and balancing out before you start your day. Helps to get you in your center so you can face whatever comes your way for the day. And now we'll move into our yoga.
All right, so if you're sitting in a cross-legged position, you can stay in a cross-legged position. Just start focusing on your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Find a spot on the floor. Put some In yoga, we call it a drishti, point of focus. And just stay with the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let your arms relax softly on your knees. If you don't feel comfortable sitting in cross-legged position, you can sit in a chair. You can sit on a bolster. I have a tight back. I usually use bolsters. Do whatever you need to do. And then from there, just going to inhale and exhale through the nose. So inhale, and then we'll slowly drop our chin down to our chest. And exhale. And then we're going to slowly begin to inhale up and back and to the right. And all the way up through the nose. And then exhale on your descent. Now, if you have any neck issues, you might want to avoid this and just sit in the meditation position and just focus on the breath. But if you're okay, just inhale up to the right and exhale down to the left. Going with the flow. When you've done your third rotation, or you're finished whatever rotation you're on, let your chin just stay on your chest for a second. Take a full breath, and then inhale up and to the left. And then exhale back and down to the right. Monkey's doing a side neck move. He's working on it. So dogs, people, cats, whatever you got, can do this. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So let's do one last one this direction. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, then when you come to center, you're going to inhale. You're going to look all the way up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, look back toward your chest. We'll do that 3 times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So let's stretch out our face. We're going to do this crazy monster look. You're going to stick your tongue out and just stretch your face like that. Like you're at the dentist or whatever, or the throat guy's checking your throat. And then let it go. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. Then you're going to take your hands on your knees. Let them kind of relax on your knees. You're going to inhale. Rotate your shoulders up and back. Exhale down. So inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. I kind of rotate my hand around my knees, but you don't have to. You can keep them still, whatever works for you. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. Now try to reverse it. Go back. You're drawing your shoulder blades together and up and forward and exhale. So inhaling up and back, exhaling forward. Inhaling up and back, drawing the shoulder blades together, exhaling forward. Let's do one more of those. Okay, let it go. Then we're going to squeeze our shoulders up towards our ears. I'm going to count to 3, and then when I say 3, so you're going to inhale, hold your breath, and I count to 3, then you're going to let it go. We'll do that 3 times. So inhale. 1, 2, 3. Like push it out too. So let's do it again. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Last one. Inhale up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. So what I want you to do right now is see if there's any place that needs a little extra attention. Take your hands together, rub them together. And if you have tight back, tight knee, or something with your knee, my knees bother me, so I'm going to work my knee. Work a part of your body that needs a little extra attention, a little extra love, something maybe that you've been ignoring, and just you can give it a massage, or you can leave your hand still like Stephanie's doing. Okay. All right, and then let it go. From here, you take your hands on your knees. You're going to inhale to the right, pushing your chest forward, going towards the left. Exhale back. So you're stirring the pot. Inhaling forward, coming around, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhale, coming back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. So I'm really trying to also push my center of my chest where this like ah is here. this odd symbol, I'm not just leaning forward, I'm trying to get my chest forward and then curving my chest back when I come forward. So just stirring the pot. We're trying to be nice and flexible, like the palm tree, strong like the palm tree. All right, inhaling and exhaling. Do one more full rotation that way. And then kind of like a ride that starts kicking in the other way, go the other direction. Inhaling and exhaling. Stirring the pot. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, and then come to center, lift your hands up. You're gonna inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. You can go as fast as slow as you want. You can look over your left and right shoulder if that doesn't make you feel dizzy. If you ever feel dizzy, you can just come into child's pose, which is basically coming onto your knees like so and putting your head on the floor.
So those calling on the phone, our elbows are bent, our thumbs and index fingers are meeting to make the OK symbol, and we're turning to the left and the right, twisting the spine. Inhaling and exhaling.
Okay, so do 3 more. Inhale left, exhale right. And then come to center. Take your hands out and push like you're pushing on a wall. Push them out, push them out, push them out, push them out. Then take them up. Take your hands, push up towards the ceiling like you're pushing up towards the ceiling, and let it go. We're going to bring our feet out in front of us, shake it out a little bit. We're just going to row the boat, and then from there, we're going to go into the meditation. So it's like you're grabbing onto some oars. You're going to inhale back, exhale forward. You can have your hands open. You don't have to literally grab an oar, but whatever works for you. Inhale back, exhale forward. Working on the core, getting nice and strong. Working up for that meditation. So I usually do a lot of this warm-up's pretty repetitive from class to class because it's really based on getting ready for the meditation and just having that nice flexible back and strong core. So let's do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, now you can come into a comfortable position now, going through our meditation. You can sit in a cross-legged position or in a chair or lie down, whatever feels good to you. Might hurt somebody.
Okay, everybody, I'm just getting my nice woolly socks back on since it's cold. All right, and let's find ourselves in a, I'm just gonna read it. I like to have my meditation cushion. So, all right. So let's find ourselves in a nice, comfortable posture. Best thing that we could do, the optimal position is to sit cross-legged. If you're a real yogi, you could sit in full lotus posture or just one half lotus. If that's not possible, that's totally fine. So you just sit in cross-legged posture, or if that doesn't work, sit however you need to. So you break it down just like that. Know yourself and know what works for you. So as you get yourself comfortable, feel the crown of the head lifting up toward the ceiling. Place the hands on the thighs. So the hands can be palms facing down. They could be on the thighs or the knees, wherever they land. Feel your shoulders get nice and relaxed. And you could start to find your breath. And as you do, start to look down toward the tip of your nose. So your gaze is going to be toward the tip of your nose. Some people, when they first start meditating, say that it feels better to them to have the eyes closed. That's okay. So I'll just make suggestions. So if it's possible, just look down toward the tip of the nose. It's a gaze, so you're not looking. It's soft, right? And you start to relax. And as you inhale and exhale, you start to become aware of your breath. You could hear it. And you could notice where you're drawing the breath from. So just take notice of that right now. If you feel that your chest and your ribs are really pulling that breath in and out, see if you can start to lower the breath down to the belly. So as you inhale, the belly fills up like a balloon. And then as you exhale, the belly pushes back toward the spine. So today I'm going to teach you a little yogic meditation that I learned many years ago. And it's something that actually helps bring in focus and calm. So it's wonderful for all meditators, advanced and new. So allow yourself to find your breath. And as you bring the breath down to the navel center, you feel it moving. So your belly is moving in and out. And you start to imagine that you're drawing energy up from the earth, all the way up to the navel center. So as you inhale, you feel as if you're pulling up energy from the earth right into the lower part of the navel center, right about 4 finger widths below the belly button. And then you exhale. So you just keep on doing that. Imagine that there's this earth energy coming up, this grounding coming up and meeting right below the navel center. Now at the same time, we're going to also pull in energy from the cosmos. So we'll bring in the cosmic energy as we inhale. Imagine that energy coming in from above, coming through the nostrils, traveling through you, down the spine, all the way down to that point in the navel center. So that's going to happen now. Inhaling, then exhaling. When you exhale, you could have the mouth slightly open. Inhale through the nose. So you imagine as you breathe through the nose, cosmic energy coming in through the nose, wrapping around the brain and traveling down the center of the spine and the sides of the spine, all the way down to right below the belly button. Imagine this as a gentle white light moving through you. Inhaling, filling the belly, and then you can pause, and then exhaling out the mouth. When you exhale, give it a nice pause. Inhale. Exhale. Pause. And now we'll go back to that earth energy. Imagine that you're pulling up earth energy, inhaling. Imagine it being like a soft reddish color. Right below the navel center. And then exhale. Letting it go. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now we're going to imagine it happening at the same time if you weren't already. So the earth energy and the cosmic energy comes together as you inhale, and it meets right below the navel center. As it meets, you begin to exhale, it mixes together, and it comes out the heart. Inhaling. Imagining that the earth and cosmic energy come in on the inhale, right below the navel center, and then exhale out the heart. Keep on doing your breathing just like that. Nice and slow, there's no rush. Let the breath be slow and feel natural. I tell all of the meditators, whether beginner or advanced, if a thought comes in, it's okay. You just notice it. Say, there's the thought. So you don't follow it, you just notice it, and then you return back to your breath. The longer you stay with this, and you begin to have that undivided attention, eventually, you could even let that go. If a thought or feeling comes in, just return to the breath and the method. And as soon as you go with the flow with that method, and you relax into it, then you can let it go again. And notice where your mind is with no judgment. Allow yourself to take a couple of more breaths, bringing your focus in from above and below, meeting below the navel center. And right there at that, it's called the third chakra, which is the Manipura chakra. We focus on that chakra when working with balance and depression and times that we just need extra energy. You see, that's the healing source for all of that. So we've just worked to activate and open up our energy. So allow yourself to take a nice full breath. And gather those energies from above and below. Hold the breath and then exhale nice and long. Hold the breath out. And then begin to inhale. Return to your normal breathing. Relax your whole body. And we'll start to take the head as we did earlier. As we inhale, gently roll the head to the right. Bring the head back all the way around to the front. And then the head rolls to the left, all the way around. And then forward. And then we'll inhale and we'll look up and we'll roll the right shoulder back 3 times. And then roll the right shoulder forward 3 times. And then the left back 3 times. And then forward 3 times. And then both of them back 3 times. And then forward 3 times. And then inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up. And then exhale, release. Inhale all the way up. Now this is a good way to squeeze out tension. If you feel any kind of tension, release. And then one more time, inhale. Squeeze. And then release. And we'll bring our hands in prayer. And we're going to recite today the sound Om. I know this group is used to doing Ah. Today we're going to recite the sound Om just one time before we end. So inhale. Namaste.
Namaste.
We made it. We made it through. Congratulations. I think it's what's